everybody, this is Angel Writer. Remember me? It's been a while, hasn't it? I promise I'm not going to go non sequitur. I promised Got That Funk that I wouldn't either, and I want to thank him for letting me be a guest host for today. I wanted to answer his question about what humans owe the planet. And it's very simple. My title says it. It's about respect. And it's not just only respect for the planet. And I'll tell you what I mean as we go. Basically, if you look at Native American culture, Native American myths and stories, they talk about respecting the planet and having a respect for Mother Nature. And they do everything that has their intimate connection with nature. A lot of their diet is nature-based, plant-based. Buddhism has that idea too about respect, where especially in Zen Buddhism, which I've looked into and studied a bit, even if you hurt a single fly, you're basically disrespecting nature, and you're kind of hurting your connections. You're hurting that connection to you. You're disrespecting it. In Christianity, they try to do this respect life thing, especially my fellow Catholics on the extreme right. But they only focus on the respecting the baby before it's born, and not so much respect for the person. Well, what happens if they're sick? There's now been a slow movement of respecting people who are poor and downtrodden. And when you respect them, you're taking care of them. And for some people, as they're taking care of other people like that, they feel good and they feel like they're respecting themselves. I really think when it comes to respect, it is all about how comfortable do you feel with yourself? How much do you respect yourself? And judging by what I've seen in some of the previous videos of the previous weeks, there's been that underlying theme about that. Having dialogue, interacting with each other. It's why channels like this and why channels exist like this. It's something that we don't have anymore. The only time you would ever see respectful conversation besides just this channel, I think, would be on C-SPAN. And that's pretty sad. In order to get ratings, and if you want people to pay attention, you start yelling and throwing things at each other. Well, not literally throwing things, but you get the idea. It kind of becomes like a verbal War of the Roses, if you can get the movie reference. But the point is, it goes back to this Buddhist idea that I've always believed in, which is karma. If I treat you with respect, you're going to treat me with respect. If I hurt nature, nature's going to hurt me and maybe slap me in the face. To go on a more maybe detailed scale or a higher scale, look at our environment. What are we doing to our environment? Look at Flint, Michigan, for God's sakes, in my home state. The water's still dirty. They haven't cleaned it up. And thus people have gotten sick. So when you harm the earth, you're also harming people. And when you're harming people, not only is it the other, but it's also yourself too. And I think that's what it boils down to. I think the more we start emphasizing this idea of respecting the earth, respecting each other, and respecting ourselves, I think we'll be a lot better, and we won't be prone to knee-jerk reactions of, oh, you're hurting me, you hate me because you disagree with me. No, it's an idea. What is the one rule you hear about in argumentation and discussion and disagreement? It's not about the person, it's the idea. Where did they drop the ball and lose the script on that? Because that's a sensitivity. And respect isn't just being about being sensitive to others. It's just that, you're learning from the other person. You're learning about what's out there. And think about it. Learning from nature. Seriously, have you ever walked in the forest? Or have you ever gone to like a state park or to the beach? Have you ever gone whale watching? Have you ever seen a deer out in the field on an early Sunday morning while you're drinking your coffee or tea? How cool is that? How much in awe are you of that? It's pretty sweet when you encounter that. Whenever I've encountered something in nature I don't normally see, I just sit back and go, dude, that's pretty awesome. I think we need to do more of that. Dude, that's pretty awesome. So that's my answer to that question. I want to know your opinions. Do you think we owe the earth our respect? Or is it something deeper? Or is it something more? Is it something more intellectual that maybe we haven't thought of? Let me know your thoughts. Post them below. The last time I interacted on here, I really enjoyed the interaction. And I'd like to do that again. So, thank you, my friend, Mr. Got That Funk, for inviting me. I hope I did better for you and the audience. And I'm trying. I want to be part of the conversation. And honestly, I sometimes wish I could be friends with some of you guys. Because there's about 2 or 3 of you on this channel right now that I would love to meet in person. And I do have respect for. See what I did there? Bye.